Okay, welcome to a special Gator videocast, Florida baseball videocast, as the Gators are back in the College World Series. It's kind of becoming old hat here. 7 times in 11 seasons under Kevin O'Sullivan, 4 straight trips, the 12th time in school history, and Florida, coming back as the defending national champions, will face Texas Tech on Sunday night, 7 o'clock ESPN start. Gators sending Brady Singer to the mound. As expected, Brady Singer, who won the Dick Hauser Award on Friday for college baseball's best all-around player, and he's also a finalist for the Golden Spikes Award as well, another prestigious college baseball honor. So Brady, has been as steady as they come this year, 12-1. He's 2-0 in the postseason. He's no stranger to Omaha. Obviously won a huge game last year against LSU, the first game of that final series, which allowed Florida to go on for the national title. Florida coach Kevin O'Sullivan thinks he's as competitive a guy as he's ever had on the mound, puts him up there with Alex Faedo and Hudson Randall. Texas Tech hasn't named a starter yet. They have a few choices, including a lefty who Florida saw, 2 years ago in the College World Series. Very interesting that it is a rematch of a College World Series matchup from 2 years ago, Florida and Texas Tech, which Texas Tech won 2-1, and I was actually at that game in 2016. Knocked Florida out of the College World Series. And Peter Alonso hit a home run in the 9th inning of that game, and Jonathan India hit a single, tried to stretch it to a double, got thrown out for the third out of that game, tried to make an aggressive base running play to get in scoring position. So certainly for Jonathan India, who's still on this team, a little chance for redemption, and for the rest of the Gators. Also some redemption from basketball, where they met in the round of 32, and Texas Tech knocked out Florida by 3 points. The Gators with a chance to tie. So these two schools are no strangers to facing each other, and Singer will have to navigate a fairly tough Texas Tech lineup, batting .311 on the season with 82 home runs. Certainly, Texas Tech, though, does play in a ballpark where the ball carries, and that's not going to be the case in Omaha. TD Ameritrade Park is a cavernous ballpark. It's a ballpark where you've really, got to work the gaps, hit singles and doubles, because balls really die there, particularly when the wind is blowing in. When the wind is blowing out, you can get the balls to carry a little bit better in Omaha, but with the wind blowing in, it's going to be a little bit more of a struggle. On the lineup front for Florida, J.J. Schwartz took batting practice on Tuesday. He took batting practice again on Friday. Florida coach Kevin O'Sullivan is hopeful he can return to the lineup. Now, whether he catches or whether he plays first base remains to be seen. I guess it'll depend on how that broken hand holds up. As you know, he broke his hand during the Mississippi State Series, which is coming up on 3 to 4 weeks ago. So he's tried to progress along the way and get back in the lineup. And certainly that would be a huge boost to a Florida lineup that certainly if you looked at that Super Regional Series against Auburn, had that big first day against Casey Mize, but the last 2 days kind of struggled in some situational hitting, getting home runners that were in scoring position, and that certainly is going to have to pick up for Florida to defend this national title. Is that timely hitting. But when you look at Florida, you're talking about an experienced squad. Every member of this roster has been to Omaha, to the College World Series, and now that the freshmen are here as well, but all the returning guys. So this is a team that knows what to expect in that setting. I think the only thing you'd have to be concerned about is maybe some freshman jitters, Jordan Butler coming out of the bullpen, or Tommy Mace and Jack Leftwich, but they certainly have both acquitted themselves well in regionals and super regionals, coming up with big performances. So far the big stage has not phased them, and Florida could need either Mace or Leftwich, or perhaps both going into this as the deeper they go in this tournament. As you would expect Singer obviously to start game 1, and then Jackson Kowar to start the second game on Tuesday. So you can check all our coverage on Gatorsports.com. Where we will have updates throughout the week, and if Florida makes the final series, we'll be in Omaha, and I'll be making that trip, and it's always certainly fun to go. But for now, this is Kevin Brockway for a special Gator videocast, signing off.